Hi everyone, I'm Sven from Immunate, and we are improving tools for cancer research, cancer diagnostics, and cancer drug discovery. If we look at the process of cancer drug development today, we see that clinical trials have a failure rate of more than 90%, which results in huge financial losses. One of the main reasons for this is that the current use disease models in the preclinical stage are failing to mimic some of the human conditions. More specifically, they fail to mimic the mechanical properties of the 3D environment in which cells are surrounded with inside our human body. 3D cell culture disease models are able to mimic those, but they're not yet widely adopted as they currently lack repeatability, meaning that if you would culture multiple batches in an experiment, some of those batches are not going to mimic those desired human conditions. But for this, we have a solution, our microscope add-on, which has a hardware and software component and is compatible with standard use microscopes in cancer research facilities. And basically what it does, it can measure if a batch is mimicking those desired human conditions. If not, we can just simply eliminate that batch from the experiment. To use the add-on, we have developed a method that enables us to co-culture biocompatible magnetic probes, so those black dots, inside 3D disease models. The add-on will generate magnetic forces on the probes, which will cause them to displace, and it is that displacement that we can translate into the biomechanical properties of each and every batch. We looked at the competition based on the following two technical criteria, and we identified 4 competing technologies offered by the following companies, and we see that our technology really has the competitive edge in the market that can enable the use of 3D disease models. The total addressable market for us is 1.15 billion euros, and the diagnostic segment at the moment only includes 5 solid tumor cancers. But today we are focused on developing features for cancer research and cancer drug discovery, where the market in Europe and US alone is worth 175 million euros. So where are we today? Well, we have an MVP. We have support from Business Finland. We have already a peer-reviewed publication with our technology, and we are filing in our PCT application by the end of this year. And these are some of the next steps that will enable us to have a successful spin-off next year in Q4. So how are we going to enter the market? We're going to do it with a non-medical device for cancer research and cancer drug discovery, initially through direct sales of hardware and software. The software is going to be sold on a subscription-based fee, so we retain our customers. We're going to scale through distributors, first in Europe and US, then global, and next we're going to enter the cancer diagnostics market, which will increase our revenue streams by having a fee per diagnosed patient and by licensing out the technology. On the left is an overview of our highly motivated multidisciplinary team at Aalto and Helsinki University. On the right are the members of our steering group. We really believe that we have the right mix of people to transform this innovation into a successful spin-off. So today we're looking for collaborations with the following segments in the industry, and we are seeking for investors to join us in our journey next year. Thank you very much, and we welcome you to join or support us in our mission. Thank you.